It is a precondition of Salah to face the Qibla. Because Allah said in the Quran, وَمِنْ حَيْثُ خَرَجْتَ فَوَلِّ وَجْهَكَ شَطْرَ الْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ and similar ayats. And all fuqaha agree that Salah the Qibla needs to be faced when praying. Okay? You must face the Qibla with the condition. Number one, you know which way the Qibla is. Okay? If you don't know which way the Qibla is, you are excused from facing the Qibla. You just take your best guess as much as you can. Or you use the means and sources you have. Ask someone, look at the star or whatever guides you, a sunset, or oh, this way should be Qibla. Yeah? Khalas? Good. Other exceptions are if you are in a battlefield and you have a fear of enemy, you can pray facing the enemy. Yeah? Or face anywhere you think where the danger is. You don't have to face the Qibla if that increases danger for you. Also, Nafil Salah. A Nafil Salah for a traveler while he is on a ride. He can pray whichever side, with some exceptions which come later on. Okay? Clear? If someone fears wild animals and he is looking out, yeah, he's scared of an animal and he's keeping his guard, so he can pray away from Qibla to save himself. And if someone has an excuse of disability where no one is there to change his face towards Qibla, or he is restrained in a way that he can't change his direction, then he must pray whichever way is possible for him. Similarly, if someone is ill, he is on a bed, something is preventing him, he is unable to turn towards Qibla, he just prays the way he sees. Some exceptions are there, but without the exceptions, Salah is not valid unless a person is facing Qibla. Is a precondition of Salah, and without that, Salah is void. That's the first part. If one can see the Kaaba directly, if someone is in Haram and he sees Kaaba directly, then to face it exactly, not towards it, exactly towards Kaaba is fard. If someone is in Haram, he can see the Kaaba, he can't just, just pray towards it. No, he has to be exactly pointing towards his face towards Kaaba, okay? Otherwise, just towards it. Just towards it is fine. One scholar said something very amazing, and I loved it, okay? He said, the dalil that you can, when you are at Kaaba, right? Why do you make saf all the way around? Because you must pray directly. But when you are away, in our masajid, how long are the safs? Sometimes it's wider than the Kaaba. The Kaaba is not that wide. Some safs are like 30 times wider than Kaaba, itself. So if you had to face directly from everywhere, then every saf will be round. In theory, it will be round. Meaning, the fact that you have to make yourself straight wherever you are is a proof that once you are away from the Kaaba, as long as you are towards a straight saf. Am I making sense, Sheikh? Number 3, third point. Okay. Qibla. Kaaba is the Qibla. And it's Qibla from the floor and under it and up to the Arsh. That's everybody's view except Malikis. Meaning, if you are in Burj Khalifa or you're in Clock Tower, you are facing towards Kaaba, but Kaaba is down there. But you are all the way up there. Or you are underground. As long as you are facing the Kaaba, whether above it directly or under it, your Salah is fine. Okay? The Malikis, they say you have to face the wall of the Kaaba. We will discuss that later on why they say that. There is a point. Actually, let me just say now. They say you can't stand on the Kaaba and pray. Other madhab they say is makruh to do that, but they say salah will be fine. Like inside the Kaaba, salah is fine. Inside it, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has prayed inside the Kaaba. They said over is fine as well, but it's makruh because you are standing over it. It's not respectful. But for that reason, they say that you can't just. They say it's the Kaaba itself, not above it. Yeah. But in the madhab itself, there are different views. Okay. And number 4, ijtihad in Qibla. If there is no way for a person to find where the Qibla is, and there is no one to ask, and he can't see a sign. Sometime we were in Mecca, about 20 kilometers out, and we could see the clock tower. So you know which way the Qibla is. Understand? But if there is no way, no GPS system, but you can see any sign which can tell you. Sometimes people who are good at stars and location, those who work in Navy and navigation through stars, they have advantage finding out which way the Qibla is. But if there is no way, you take your guess. Whether it be using sunset, whether it's using sunrise, whether it's using the color of the shafaq, you think this is the Qibla. You use your best guess, and then you pray. And that's your Qibla. Okay? Naam, Sheikh.
What if you're praying and you don't know your phone's dead, for example, and then you go and then you're praying and then someone comes to you?
We'll discuss that now.
Okay.
So, number 5. The Ahnaf say, if a person becomes aware during his salah that his guess or his direction of Qibla is not correct, while he is in salah, he realized, someone says, Akhi, wrong Qibla, on your right. And then, or someone turned and he goes, this way Qibla. He found out during the salah, right? They say what's gone is gone. He'll just complete the rest of his salah facing the right way. Based on the when the Qibla changed, the people were praying salah, and they changed during the salah. And they say what's gone is gone, no problem, but the rest of the salah must be completed in the right direction. But if the salah has already ended, he finished, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, both sides, and someone said, brother, Qibla this way. They say now he finished, he had taken his best guess. After finishing the salah, the Ahnaf say he doesn't need to make it up. They base it on the qawl of Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu, the Qiblatul mutaharri jihatu qasdihi, that if you did ijtihad, then the Qibla is according to your niyyah. Now that you have finished the salah, it's like your Qibla is correct. Yeah? That's whose view? Ahnaf view. Okay, good. Also, for Ahnaf, they say if people are praying in congregation when they don't know the Qibla, okay, and they take a guess, the Qibla of Imam and the Ma'mun, Imam and the Ma'mun, the should be same. You can't say Imam says I think this way, he goes no I think this way. So Imam facing that way, he's facing that way. They say it must be same way. Okay, the Qibla of Imam, you must follow that. That's in case that no one knows which way the Qibla is. But if in dark, Imam and congregation, they realized that they were not all facing the right way, they say the salah is fine as long as they didn't know. The moment he finds out that he's facing a different side than the Imam, the salah becomes invalid. Because it was farq for him to be facing the same way for Imam. And if they don't know, the same as the Qibla, they don't know, his niyyah will be sufficient. Because it's dark, they can't see. Or a person is blind, he can't see. The moment he realized that realization will invalidate his salah if he is still in the salah. Okay, good. That's everything for the Hanafi madhab. If I'm going fast, stop me. Maliki madhab, they say, if a person found or had overwhelming thought that his Qibla direction is incorrect while he is in salah. He's in salah and then he had a thought saying, oh, it should have been that way, I think. He convinced himself in salah that he is doing incorrect, he's praying incorrectly. The salah becomes void straight away. What did the Ahnaf say? He can change and continue. They say no, salah become void. He must cut the salah and restart again. Restart from beginning. And what if he finished the salah and he thought, oh, I think, oh, sunrise, I should have prayed that way. Something made him, oh, someone found out, someone came and gave him a shout, Akhi, I think you're praying the wrong way. He has finished the salah. What did Ahnaf say? It's fine. They say, if he's still in the salah time hasn't finished, he must repeat the salah. Okay. Shafis, they take it one step further. They said, even after salah time, he should repeat the salah. Shafis, the same as Malikis, they said, during salah or after salah, if a person finds out or he has overwhelming belief that he's in the wrong direction, he must restart his salah from beginning, praying the correct way. Okay? But this is very interesting for Shafis. They say, if someone is praying, right, and he had a thought that that's the wrong way, so he must restart. But while he is praying the second time, he had again the thought that I'm in the wrong way. Then they say he shouldn't restart, he should correct himself.
You said that
Shafis. Because his thought has no value now. His yaqeen has no value. That's not the reasoning they give, by the way. So if it's the second time happened to him, he would just change the direction during the salah. Okay. Shafis, they say if someone prayed salah, right, didn't know the direction, he prayed. Okay. Later on, when he finds out the direction, he should repeat the salah. If you remember, at many places before, when someone's got the floor is najas, they said if it's a rare occurrence, he'll pray, then he'll repeat the salah. If there is no tayammum or wudu available, it's a rare occurrence, so he should pray and then repeat the salah. So here as well, Shafis say their madhab is if something was done due to a rare occurrence, then he should make it up. But if it was daily occurrence for someone who's traveling through desert and he's just guessing right, left every salah, he won't be repeating. If someone is being put into jail and the floor is dirty and he prays every salah there, he doesn't need to repeat it. If that's a rare occurrence for him, because how many times in your life you have had, oh, I don't know where the Qibla is. But if it happened is rare, they say you should repeat the salah. Okay? Even if the salah time has finished. Good, done with the Shafi madhab. Ahnaf, no, Ahnaf, we done that. Hanabila, their madhab is very close to Ahnaf. Okay? What did Ahnaf say? During salah, if you find out you're in the wrong direction, what do? You change. Ahnaf, the Hanabila say the same. Okay, good. After the salah, if you find out you're praying the wrong direction, what do Ahnaf say? Khalas. Hanabila say no problem. Done. They say if it's a strange place for him, Hanabila say if it's strange, if he's at home, he's in someone's house, he doesn't know which way Qibla is, he can't just pray. He has to find out, he'll repeat the salah. That's in the case where a person has no means to knowing which way the Qibla is, right? I come to visit your house, I don't know which way the Qibla is, so I pray anyway, take a guess. No, I must wait for you, ask you, or go out because it's a locality. But if there is, in that case, if someone did that, then he must repeat the salah. But if someone genuinely didn't know, had no means to knowing it, he will not need to repeat it. Good, we're done with that.